Last episode, we finally moved into a promotion playoff spot following some great results, but now can we keep it up for the rest of the season? Hey, what's going on? Respected Jeff here with Season 4, Episode 5 in this West Ham career. We're back into action once again, sitting in 6th spot right now, so promotion hope's still alive, and hopefully we can do even better and challenge for maybe 2nd. I think 1st is probably out of our hands with Crystal Palace running away with the league so far, but we can only play the games that are ahead of us. Ed Green out with a red card, and Brown still out injured, so Antonio at right back. The rest of the squad remains unchanged, and let's get to the game against Blackburn Rovers. Alright, back into action, an opportunity for this team to pick up where we left off last time out and get yet another victory. It's going to be a tough away matchup at Ewood Park, though. Blackburn Rovers picking up in form recently. They've gotten a couple good results. Dak in particular scored a handful of goals in the past couple of game weeks. Hopefully we can prevent him from doing so. Ashish filling in at center mid with Cullen out this time around does well to win the ball back right away. And Hugo trying to get his head up to play through Lucas Nemecha in behind using his pace. Well defended in the end. Some bright early signs from our team though. Blackburn putting a dangerous ball in though. Mikel Antonio back into the box. Callens eventually gets that one away, but it doesn't look very reassuring from our defense early in the match here. Nathan Holland playing the ball forwards. It's well done. Finds Haksabanovic, who picks out Hugo. Ashish give and go. Looking on the wing there for Lucas Nemecha. Telegraphs the pass a little too much maybe though, and Blackburn comes away with the ball in the end. Ball of their own now. It's been pretty end-to-end so far. Scoreline still level, obviously. Nemecha doing the hard work to get back defensively and sees that ball back to West Ham feet. Nemecha turning his man with 2 circles in a row. And it works. Off Garmston goes down the left-hand flank. He's got an option ahead of him in Hugo running into the box, and he finishes. Fantastic counter-attacking goal from the team, and just like that, we take the lead. Jordan Hugo, the culprit, once again. It's a beautiful run there to get on the end of that pass. Good pass as well. Coming in from the flank there from Garmston. He's picking out quite a few assists from that wing since we've switched to a back four. Really well done from both players involved, and hopefully that can be the goal that edges us out through the rest of the game here. Garmston trying to close down on the wing. Blackburn with some really nice play. Getting into the box. Oh, shot at goal. Button gets a really strong wrist to that. That easily could have been a goal. And now we play out from the back. Some warning sides coming in our direction, though. Ashish composed to find the ball out wide. Mikel Antonio getting forwards now. Can we spring a counterattack? Maybe. Nathan Holland charging into the box. Men ahead of him. Oh, looking for the ball over the top for Nemecha. Can't quite find his feet, though. And it's been a little disappointing from Holland as of late. Just can't quite pick out those final balls. Good footwork as usual, and good pace to get in behind. But he definitely lacks something with the end product. Hopefully he can work on that as he matures, though still pretty young player, relatively speaking at least. And now clearing from that Blackburn corner. Can't quite get it away, and the pressure continues to mount. All the way out on the right-hand side now. Garmston closing down, but he's twisted by his man cutting inside. Trying to close down here, and eventually Ashish gets that away again. It's been good defensively from our central midfielder, and he keeps going forwards now. There's room ahead of him, and the run continues. He's got a couple players ahead of him in the box. Nemecha shaping up for the header there. Well defended by Blackburn to get back, get a header on that one in the end. Another good opportunity for us gone missing. We just need to work on being a little more clinical here. Still anyone's game with only a 1-goal lead. We have to make sure we hang on here. 3 points would be very, very important for us in this match. Hugo making the run, clever one, and Ashish picks him out with a fantastic pass. It's been really good stuff from our central midfielder so far in this game. Hugo with the give and go with Nemecha now. Keeps going. Hugo, and still, eventually won back by the Blackburn defense, and we take our 1-goal lead into the second half here. Nathan Holland on the ball. Rolls his man a little bit unnecessary, maybe with the skill move, but you do like to see him getting a little more confident. Hopefully he can pick up where he left off last season. Some of his better form. Haksabanovic charging forwards, and he picks out Nemecha. He's got Hugo ahead of him, continuing his run. I think he just stayed onside. Hugo one-on-one, and he buries it into the far corner. Well done by our striker. Grabs his second. He was on after all, and hopefully that sees the game through for us. We really, really need this win to keep up our form. Playing out from the back now. Mark Noble. Out wide, Antonio. And it's through. Holland with a lot of space ahead of him. Can he pick out Hugo on a hat trick, running into the box, and he has a shot off the post. You'd peg him to hit that 9 out of 10 times, Jordan Hugo. Probably even more than that, if I'm being honest. But it just goes off the post. Unlucky from our striker. And now Ashish getting forwards, having a fantastic game, picks out Archie Hall, who tries to roll it through again for Jordan Hugill. Pass just gone missing at a crucial moment there from the substitute. And Ashish winning the ball back again. And now we spring on the counterattack time and time again in this match. And now it's Lucas Nemecha taking a touch forwards. Surely he'll finish this, and he does. 3-0, and both of our strikers in absolute top form. It's too little too late for Blackburn to do anything about this match at this point. 3-goal lead with only 15 minutes left. It would take something spectacular to blow this lead. And eventually we do go on to play in one final corner here. Archie Hall heads it down, cleared away, whistle blows. 93 minutes gone, 3-0. Fantastic result from this team, and we are able to pick up where we left off in last episode and continue our climb up the table. Really good stuff from all players on the pitch, Nemecha and Hugill especially, and now we move on. All right, well, that keeps us in 5th place, or actually up from 6th, I believe, if that's where we started at the beginning of this episode. Lance Alexander wants some more minutes, though. Feels like he deserves them, and honestly, why not? He's been pretty good this season. Definitely played second fiddle to Hugill at times, but that's to be expected with the difference in overall quality between them for the time being. Alexander's still so young, though. Plenty of time for him to come back into the side in the next couple of seasons and be our surefire starter as long as we can keep hold of him. So he'll get the start for this match. It's going to be Green as well, coming back from his red card. He deserves some more minutes at center forward. And with that, we take on Huddersfield Town. Alright, here we go. Another away matchup and hopefully another 3 points for this team under the rain tonight. It's going to be a tough one again. Blackburn didn't end up providing too much of a challenge, even though I thought they would. But Huddersfield Town, again, another team in pretty good form as of late. We just got to make sure we keep doing the same things right here. Given away, though, by Tompkins. That's really poor. In the box, Button gets a fantastic hand to keep that one out. Huddersfield could have gone a goal up within 5 minutes. And it continues to be all Huddersfield pushing on here. A lot of possession. They're really confident with it, too. Brown lays it off. Coming through. Give and go. And another chance at goal. Button stands it up once again. I don't know where we'd be without our fantastic goalkeeper headed away. Top of the box. And Huddersfield continue to push on. Tompkins throwing himself at the ball there. And keeping out yet another opportunity. Scoreline still level. But it's not for a lack of Huddersfield's effort here. We're barely hanging on defense. Cullen trying to get that ball away, but again, it goes Huddersfield's direction. Every single loose ball going their way at the moment. In the box again, Button gets down to make the save, but it is offsides in the end. And we still hang on here. Now can we get a goal of our own? We'll have to see, but it's definitely not looking likely right now, although given away by Huddersfield. Back in the box for Alexander, finishes completely against the run of play. Well, Huddersfield have been excellent so far in this game, but one lapse in concentration gives the ball straight away. Really good first-time pass to pick out Alexander back in the box, and it is a good finish in the end, too. Stayed composed there, had a lot of time on the ball. Didn't even need to take a second touch. Slots it right home. Perfect stuff from the striker, and he makes good on his promise to start this game. Tompkins, though, in the box. Button called into action again. Huddersfield continuing to push forwards, but we still maintain our 1-goal lead. Looking pretty slim at the moment, though. Top of the box again, Huddersfield looking for an angle to play a ball through, and again at Button. That was a weak effort, though, compared to some of the shots we've had coming in. They have looked dangerous at moments. Coming up towards the halftime whistle now. Hopefully we can hang on at least through halftime and then switch things up and hopefully extend our lead a little bit. Lucas Nemecha in the box, continuing his run, tries to take the goalkeeper on by surprise. Couldn't slip it through his legs, though. Good effort from our striker. Second half, Huddersfield continuing where they left off, pushing on here. Alexander out wide. Can we spring a counterattack again? Haksabanovic given away. But he retains possession anyways, Mikel Antonio. Oh, beautiful pass over the top. Finds Haksabanovic. Heads this one down. Plays it inside for Ed Green. Shaping up for a pass here. Picks out Alexander again. Good touch around his man. Keeps going. Blocked in the end by the center back. And he throws himself at the follow-up there. It's going to be Green coming off for a substitution here. Archie Hall on to lock things up. 87th minute. Still only the 1 goal separating these two teams. Huddersfield continuing to push on here, desperately launching balls into the box. And that's a third overhead kick. We just can't seem to clear the ball. And a fortunate injury there sees the ball played through. It seems like Huddersfield really have momentum coming into the end of the game here, but we do manage to hang on just barely. Finally, one of these tough results going in our direction for a change. We grab another 3 points. It was a really tough match. To be honest, I thought Huddersfield were the better team. But it doesn't matter. We got the win. Alexander delivers up top once again, and our squad looking pretty sharp coming into the second half of this season. Really well done. All right, well, Cullen is complaining about a lack of minutes despite being out through injury. It's always a frustrating one from the game when that kind of stuff happens. We're going to continue training here. Gordson, I think, deserves to at least get up to 60 overall, so we're going to keep pushing him with a lot of training until that happens. Archie Hall creeping towards 70 as well, working on his passing and trying to make sure Mark Noble doesn't fall down in rating too much by working on his defending as well. He's becoming quite a great defensive midfielder, Mark Noble, still starting most of our games despite being up there with age. And taking a look at the league table now, we still sit in 5th place, a couple points ahead of Sheffield United. Crystal Palace still in first by some margin, but it is within a shout for us to maybe grab second if we can keep up this good run of form. Antonio fills in at right back. Despite losing 1 overall, he's still been really solid for us. And aside from that, not too many changes. I'm going to stick with the same starting 11 that's been delivering, and we get to our next game against Reading. All right, here we go. Back in front of the home fans for a change here. It was a couple away games in a row, and hopefully we can keep up our good form while we're at it too. Nathan Holland been largely unimpressive so far, and he's trying to take on his man, change something there, and just gives the ball away again. He just looks like a shadow of his former self from last season. Hopefully he can regain his form at a crucial time. He still continues to start. Brown is out. We don't have too many great options for a winger ahead of him. Green could play out there, but I think he's been a lot better through the center. Haksabanovic maybe as well. But again, he's more of a midfield player these days with his good defensive work. So hopefully Holland can make a change here, and it's starting to look pretty promising. Some good footwork, tries to put a ball in, but once again, it's just that final pass that doesn't find the back of the net, or even a man to get to the back of the net. Holland trying to work his way through again, does so successfully, really well done. Can he pick out a pass here? Trying to slip it through for Hugill, not bad, that's better from our winger. Still couldn't quite pull it off, but showing signs of improvement, that's for sure. Josh Cullen picking up an injury, but carries on despite that, charging all the way back here, trying to close down the angle from the cross off the post. Oh, we got away with that one. Reading really should have scored from that kind of position. Getting forwards now, it's Noble. Forwards for Hugill. Got a couple men running onto it. Mark Noble continuing his run. Can he find his way into the box? Not the quickest. Noble lays it off for Holland, trying to find the return pass. Just a poor angle from him. Was never going to get that one off in front of the defender. Tompkins not messing around on defense there. Shoves his man to the ground. No foul given. I'll take it. We carry on. Cullen. Haksabanovic. Good link-up play. Noble finds the return pass. Haksabanovic again. Takes a touch around his man. Oh, maybe could have passed that one. Thought the angle was on. Went for the finish. And still no goal. Teams are level. 0-0 remains the scoreline. Ball played through. Reading surely through on goal. And they score. Breaking the deadlock finally. Oh, that one hurts. I thought we'd been pretty good this match. Nathan Holland beats his man again. And now can he deliver for a change? Still going Nathan Holland. And again, can't quite beat his man. Trickles out for a corner. He at least wins us that corner. And we take it into halftime with a goal to make up here. Cullen coming off, unfortunately. We're switching it up to a 3-5-2. Ashish coming on. He's been very impressive the last couple of games. And he's a player we're going to be hoping we can sign for next season, although it's a little tough because if he does too well, I think PSG is going to want him back, showing the kind of quality that he's been showing as a goal-scoring sort of midfielder. Plays a ball through here for Lucas Nemecha, using his pace to get in behind, trying to take a touch inside, can't get the cross off, it's blocked in the end. Footwork not quite tight enough there. Hugill, and he's brought down just outside the box. Good opportunity for us here. Mark Noble gonna dip this one down at goal. Not bad at all. Forces the keeper into a save, palms it off the crossbar. And that was our best chance of the match so far. That's out wide. Nathan Holland playing on the left here. Plays through Haksabanovic, who slips through Nemecha, takes a touch, has a go. Oh, blasted over the bar. And again, we just can't get a good shot on target. We've had a lot of possession here, nothing to show for it yet. Nemecha plays through Antonio, getting all the way forwards here. Playing as a wingback now. Puts a good cross in, palmed away by their keeper again. And we just can't score here. 75 minutes gone. And our last chance of the game came in the 91st minute. Haksabanovic keeps going, and it's finally blocked. The game ends. It's a disappointing loss from this team, especially when I thought we actually played pretty well. It was just one lapse in concentration that led to their goal, and we just couldn't find a goal for ourselves. But we got to keep our heads up and march on. We've still been looking good. Oh, I can't believe our luck here. Josh Cullen out for 2 months now. Injuries have been hitting this team hard, and our best central midfielder is out for a lot of the rest of the season. He should be back towards the tail end, but with 22 games played, there's not that much time for a 2-month injury in our season, especially for a player of his caliber. So we still sit in 5th right now, within a point of Leeds United, right behind us in 6th, and we just gotta hang on. Middlesbrough up next. And let's take a quick look at Middlesbrough Squad. I'm going to try to do this more often just so you guys know what we're up against. They've got Jakubiak, our old striker, in the reserves. Not doing too much better there than he was for us. But they've got a really solid team. Obviously, we took Nemecha from them at the beginning of this season, but they look to have made it up. They've got Seidel and Gori on the bench, and then two really good wingers on either side. Look to be a very well-rounded team, solid midfield, and playing a back five. It's going to be hard to break down for sure. But now it's up to us to prove what we've got. Same team as usual, but Haksabanovic out wide this time in green in the hole behind Hugo. And let's get to it. All right, here we go. London Stadium against Middlesbrough. Top of the league clash here for a promotion spot. 3 points is going to be very valuable to either team out here. Ed Green with possession to start. Can we see some of the spark we saw from him last episode? We know he has tons of quality. I think inconsistency is just his problem at this young age. Hugo getting into the box. Oh, tries to play through a clever pass. I think Ashish was making the run out of midfield. He's also been a big goal-scoring threat for us, and goals coming from everywhere on the pitch as of late. We have a really, really powerful attack. Green, tries to take on maybe too many men there, but some flashes of brilliance from him already with his footwork. Going forwards, and he plays through Hugo. Does really well. Hugo can't quite get his touch around his man. Play is called back, though. Green is fouled, and he's really good at that, winning us free kicks. Ed Green, that's for sure. Continues his run. He's pushed off the ball by the defense. Strength maybe not his strongest suit there, but Middlesbrough pushing on, doing what they do best with some really tough players. Getting forwards. Pass over the top. I think it was just offsides, but Button got to it. Middlesbrough showing some signs of promise going forwards, though. Ball put in. It's a dangerous one, and he's dragged down outside the box. Free kick didn't result in anything, though. Garmston charging out of our back line now. After a failed Middlesbrough attack, again, it's been pretty end-to-end so far. Haksabanovic, tight footwork to beat his man after he goes to ground. And now Green slipped through by Haksabanovic. Just makes the wrong decision. Does get off a cross in the end, but to no one in particular. The play continues now. Haksabanovic pulling strings from out wide now. Ed Green, keeps going somehow, and he just can't get that final ball off. A little selfish maybe, but we've seen that kind of thing come off from him before. I'm going to let him play his game. Tons of possession on the ball for him can often result in some good chances to run goal. Sliding tackle missed though, and now it's Tompkins back there to cover. Outstanding stuff. He had to time that perfectly, or it surely would have been a penalty. We take it to halftime. Scoreline still level. It's been a tough match for us so far. Middlesbrough giving us a lot of trouble to break down on defense, but fortunately our defense proving troublesome for them as well. Nemecha into the box. Ashish lays it off, and he finishes. Perfect stuff. Well, he made the pass out wide to Nemecha in the first place, continued his run, received a good pass on the end, and another curler into the bottom corner. It's becoming his trademark kind of goal. Ashish coming out of midfield and just putting it far bottom corner. We've seen him score several like that this season already, but this may be the most important with 3 points on the line for a team that we are battling for promotion this season. This could be really big in the eventual promotion push come the end of this season. Jordan Hugo getting forwards now. Fantastic strength to hold off his man, and Ashish does well, keeps a hold of possession. Beautiful stuff from our team to work it around, but the pass doesn't quite come off at the end of the move there. 72 minutes gone, Middlesbrough getting forwards. Garmston heads it away. Both teams proving difficult to break down, but that's going to favor us with the 1-goal lead coming into the dying minutes of this match. Lance Alexander, the substitute, coming on. A little bit of a sloppy pass, but it makes its way through for Hugo. Continuing his run. Oh, what a rocket from outside the box. Not bad at all. Called the Middlesbrough keeper into action. I think it was going to just go into the far corner here. Header coming in from the corner. Doesn't matter that it goes out for yet another. Whistle blows. We hang on for a win and maintain our spot on the table. Middlesbrough's dropping points, and that's going to be really big for us come the next couple of matches here. Cabrera doing well, coming on as a sub again, and all of our youth and pressing here. It's been really good. We don't have the biggest squad around, but everyone playing their part this season. You can see what that means to the players. A lot of mutual respect, but we get the 3 points. Alright, well, good stuff from the team this episode. It wasn't quite as crazy as last, scoring goals for fun like we were previously, but we're getting important results when they matter. 29 goal differential, not bad at all. Second in the league behind Crystal Palace, who's absolutely stomping the league. But we maintain our 5th place position here and only 3 points behind 4th. Things could turn pretty quickly here. Bristol not that far out of our reach either. So let's see what happens the rest of the season. We just got to worry about our games, though, and keep our form up. So guys, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out a lot, and I'll continue to make videos in the meantime, and I'll be back soon with next episode. But until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.